Hello, I'm Rebecca. Welcome to my simple country life. I live in southwest Missouri and garden in zone 6B. I went to a native plant sale over the weekend and I thought I'd share my plant haul. There will be traffic noise, chainsaw buzzing. You can hear the fountain in the background, and if the wind kicks up, you'll get to hear my new wind chimes a little bit too, maybe. But anyway, we're going to try to get this done, and luckily everything came with tags. Almost everything I bought is going to go out in the St. Francis garden. That'll be my St. Francis Pet Memorial Garden, and I'm going to try to use all native plants. So what I did spend, this first tray, I got these from Ozark Soul, sorry, I can't talk, Ozark Soul booth, and we spent $62 there, and we thought we were done because I thought that was the only booth, and I found out later it wasn't, so I ended up spending quite a bit more money. But anyway, this is a Missouri maiden bush, and sun to light shade, 2 to 3 feet tall, 2 to 3 feet wide. So I was pretty happy with that. That was one of the things on my list. I did try to look at their pre-sale and pick out some stuff that I wanted, and then I just blacked out and started putting stuff in the box. And that's just how it goes sometimes. This is a lance leaf coreopsis, full sun, 12 to 24 inches high, 12 to 18 inches wide. Try to scoot these out of the way, and I've never done one of these kind of videos, so I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. I'm trying. This is Shorts sedge, sun to light shade, and it does like wet soil. So this is one of the sedges are all going to go around the pond that I'm putting in, the wildlife pond. And so this gets 12 to 24 inches tall, spreads 12 to 18 inches. And this is another sedge. This is Gray's sedge. They don't look like much now. 24 to 30 inches, spreads 18 to 24 inches. Again, that'll go around the pond. Palm sedge, full sun, medium shade, 18 to 24 inches tall, spreads 18 to 24 inches. Some of these, or at least one of these, I don't remember if it's the palm sedge or the short sedge, one of them can actually sit in water. So that'll be nice to have it actually in the pond. And this is Jacob's Ladder, and if you can see, it's got a few little blooms on it. Now, we did have freezing weather in the 30s, 29 to 30 degrees the last 2 nights. So these have been in the garage since I bought them on Saturday because I did not want to expose them to the freezing weather. So Jacob's Ladder, 12 to 18 inches tall, spreads 12 to 18 inches. And this is what I'm really excited about, and it has really started budding out. This is American Beautyberry. It gets 3 to 6 feet high and spreads 3 to 6 feet wide. And it gets beautiful clusters of purple, bright purple berries, I think in the fall. And I'm really looking forward to that. That'll be a very nice addition to the native garden. Okay, and then over here, I have a heuchera. And I always have to do this because, and this tray here, all these that I just showed you, not including this one, that was $62 that was spent in that booth. Now this booth is, well, these look like they're from the Missouri Prairie Foundation. This was Wildflower. I'll have to put that down below, but it was something Wildflower. Might have just been nativewildflower.com or something like that, but I'll have to look that up and find it for you. But this is a heuchera, and I'm guessing this is its color. It probably won't change color much. I got one of these, Missouri, well, this is from the Missouri Prairie Foundation, and is where the seeds came from, or the plant came from, but that's not the name of who I bought it from. Again, I'll have to look that up, I'm sorry. Like I said, I haven't done one of these haul videos before, so I'm not real great at it, as you can see, but I'm trying. So alum root or coral bells, heuchera richardsoni, richardsoni, and so I just got one of those, and let's put him over here. Missouri primrose. I got 2 of these, and these get pretty little pink flowers on them. You see them kind of growing in the ditches some places in Missouri, and I just have always loved them. So Missouri primrose, 18 to 36 inches wide, 6 to 12 inches high. So I got 2 of those. I got an aromatic aster. It gets 18 to 30 inches high and 16 to 20 inches wide. They have these, as you can see, they have it kind of backwards from what everything else is listed. And I got 3 calamint. These are the ones that get they're like Nepeta, but they get I believe they get the white flowers. I hope that's what this is. It's calamint. And I may be thinking of calamintha, but that's what I'm hoping this is. But anyway, it gets 6 to 12 inches high and 12 inches wide. I got 3 of those. I've got 2 of these. White sage or wormwood. It's a type of artemisia. It gets 24 to 36 inches high and 16 to 20 inches wide. It's already got some pretty, I don't know if you can see, kind of like a pretty silver green color to it. If you compare it to this, you can kind of, maybe you can't because of the shade, but definitely a more silvery color. I got 2 of those, and I got 2 wild stonecrop. They get 2 to 4 inches tall, 8 to 12 inches wide. So I got 2 of those. And these will not go in the native garden. These will go in my veggie bed and be protected. These are wild strawberries. They do get actual, edible strawberries on them. They're just smaller and supposed to be sweeter than, what you can grow. And I think I read that almost every strawberry that comes in the store is a hybrid of the original wild strawberries because, they breed them for bigger and bigger strawberries. So, and I got a star tick seed, Coreopsis. It gets 18 to 36 inches tall, 18 to 30 inches wide. And I forgot to say on the strawberries get 6 to 10 inches tall and 18 inches wide. And hopefully, usually strawberries will spread by runners, and I'm hoping these will. Okay, and I'm most excited about the tree shrubs I got. So the beautyberry, was excited about that, and then I found this one, and it is a climbing prairie rose. Gets 3 to 5 feet, can spread 4 to 6 feet. Climbing rose with red fall foliage and red rose hips. Provides food and cover for many birds and mammals. Blooms May through June in full sun. So I've got a little arbor, or not a little arbor, I got a little trellis I want to put this on. And so I'm excited about all these goodies. Let me see. I also got some books. Of course, they got all wet because I had them in the bottom of the tray. Native plants for your landscape, which it looks like that's showing up backwards on there, so that's not cool. And then this is Grow Native Missouri Prairie Foundation, a book telling me more about that. And then I've got another book inside. And like I said, I'll post below the name of the wildflower business that I bought. I know they were out of Jefferson City. The plant show, the native plant sale, was at the Springfield Conservation building, and they had moved it from outside inside because it was raining. It rained Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then they were calling for snow, I think, Monday, but we had freezing overnight temperatures Sunday night and Monday night. But from the next 10-day forecast, looks like we're in the clear. So sorry about the crazy hair. I've already been working out in the garden some. I just wanted to get this done real quick so I could put it out tomorrow, since I am trying to do weekly Wednesday morning videos, or posting on Wednesday mornings. So anyway, I hope this was a little informative or interesting. Thank you for stopping by. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and help grow the channel. And have a very happy spring, and y'all come back.